Okay, guys, sorry, sorry for the delay, but I'm gonna show you a little bit about how I format my songs for Rekordbox for DJing. Um, I usually start off with a loop. I sometimes start at the first of the song. Sometimes I start it in the middle of the song. I just like experiment around and see what sounds best. But we'll start here with one I just did. You first want to make sure it sounds good. I usually use 16 beat loops, but sometimes I use 32 beat loops. We'll listen to both, see which one sounds better. I like the 32 on that one. And what I do next is I get out of the loop and I go to a different part of the song. I usually either go to right where the build-up's going to start or right where the breakdown starts for my next key moment, for my next cue point. We'll listen around at a couple parts. That could be a good one. We'll look and see what else we got. So I drag it right to where I want it, and then I hit the next cue point, and then we'll listen and make sure that's what we really want. Go back to the cue, to the loop. I like that one with the controller. I'll be able to make it not sound shitty. Okay, so then I usually find the part of the song where I want to come out at, and sometimes I have a couple options, but it depends on how long the song is, really. We'll listen around and see what options we have. That's it right there, I can tell you. So I click on D for that one, and that is where my next track, I'm gonna hit the cue on my next track, basically where it jumps to the build or the break, and I'll show you in a little bit after we do a couple songs. But I go there, and then I go 32 beats back from there, because I'm sure y'all know how to count music and everything, and that's just a simple way of me doing it. And then I go 32 more beats back, and I put that on my G, and that's just because the way it lays out on my controller, I like it like that. But basically, on my next song, when it hits G, that's right where I want my A to start. And that gives me all the way from G to the C right here to make sure everything's in line before I actually bring it in. And then C is where I slam it in. And then the D right here is where I hit the B on the next track, and that's usually the build or the break. Okay, so we'll go to another track. I don't even know what's on here. Let's do this one. Okay. So let's listen to it real quick. Sometimes a song doesn't start early. It might be somewhere good to start it at. Let's listen to how a loop sounds with this. Sounds pretty dope. We'll try that. Let's see what happens next in the song. So we're going to set up this last exit point and go back 32 beats, hit C, go 32 more, hit G. And sometimes I got to go back and adjust these after I listen to them like actually in the mix. But we're going to just put these two songs in together and without controller and see what we can do with it. Let's see if I can remember what the other fucking song was. It was... Ain't that a bitch? This one, I think. Yeah, that was it. And that went to Rock Promises, okay. Let's go to performance mode. It's hard as fuck to do with the keyboard. 150. Okay, I got them both on the same BPM. Let's see what else we got here. So I'm gonna start this song. Basically, when it gets to G right here, that's when I'm hitting this first cue point on this other song. I'm gonna skip closer to it so we're not just listening to a bunch of shit. Right. Bam. A little bit off. Let me fix it. That gives you the time to get the beat on before you have to worry about bringing the fader in right there. See, I was a little bit late, but... And then I'm going to hit B right here on D on the next one. I hope that makes sense. But basically, I mean, don't change the way you do things, but you might can incorporate that into how you do things to make things easier for you. It basically gives me a fail safe. If I'm off on my mix a little bit at first and I'm like running short on time, I always have that. I mean, I always able to hit that be on time to make sure everything's still on time when it needs to be. If that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions.